Okay, continuing on in forms, we're going to move on to cylinders. Cylinders are soda cans, um, trash cans, arms, legs, things like that. So to draw a cylinder, step number one is to draw an oval. I want you to draw lightly in pencil an oval. And when you go to do your oval, don't do it in one smooth line. Just kind of draw it in kind of curves so you get the shape that you want. Again, draw lightly. I'm going to draw darker so you can see it. Step two is two straight lines. For this first cylinder, our cylinder is going to look like it's standing up. So I'm going to go one over here, opposite side, and one over here off the side. They need to be about the same length. Then step three is draw half of an oval. So the bottom is curved. It is not flat. So I'm going to curve it down just like this curve right here. Follows this curve right here. So it's the same curve down there. Now I'm ready to shade. I'm going to use my compressed. It's going to be darker over here, going to lighter over there. So I'm going to put some compressed down over here. And I'm going to put it down side to side so that it kind of follows that curve instead of going up and down. And then I'm going to get a little lighter. And if I can't get lighter, I'm going to smear it in just a minute. And the dark didn't go on the very edge, so I'm going to put a little bit of lighter value over here on this edge. And if it's still not darker, I can always go back in and darken my dark. There we go. And don't forget, as you get dust, tap it onto your newspaper. Now, I'm going to smear right into that lighter area. And I'm going to put just a little bit, whatever's on my finger right here, this way. Then I'm going to take my eraser and put a white spot in there, not all the way on the edge, just over here to the left some. I can even use my eraser to smear it a little bit, or lighten areas if I need to. So there's the side. It goes light, almost white because I had to use the eraser, light to medium to dark, back to a little bit lighter dark. I'm going to zoom in so hopefully you can see that it does get a little bit lighter over there. Not really. You can see it better on my paper than I can up there. So I'm going to kind of remove some of that charcoal off there so you can see it a little better. I'm not smearing it this time. I'm just kind of picking it up with the eraser. And don't forget to fold it over to get a clean spot. All right, and then the top is going to be fairly light. So I'm going to take what's on my finger and just kind of smear it up there a little bit. If I need to get a little bit more, I can pick up a little bit more off of there or put it, just color on my finger with the charcoal and shade that in. My light's still coming from the above left. And then I need my shadow. My shadow's going to come off of here. It's going to have kind of a straight edge for part of it and then a curve like that as it hits this top edge over here. So I'm just going to fill that in, and I'm not going to smear this. I'm going to leave it alone. So there is my first cylinder. My next cylinder is going to look like it's laying on its side. So I'm going to turn my paper, I'm going to draw my oval so it's on its side. Again, try and draw lightly. I'm drawing darker so you can see it. Now I'm going to draw my two straight lines. This time they're going to be horizontal. And then my half of an oval curves down like this to reflect this bottom curve here. And for this one, I'm going to do charcoal pencil. The light's still coming from the above left, so it's going to be just a few lines on there, on that side. And then it's going to go from lightest on top to darkest on the bottom. Now white doesn't go on the very edge. I need just a little bit of value there. So I'm going to do just a few lines here. And then I'm going to leave some white, and then I'm going to start it again. And then I'm going to add some more lines. And keep adding more lines. And then right here, I don't want the darkest to be on the very bottom, so I'm going to cross hatch about right here, not bring it all the way down. So I go light, white, light, medium to dark, back to medium. My shadow is going to come off of the bottom here, go back this way. It's going to go straight across there. It's going to hit this curve, so it's going to curve out this way. And I'm going to do cross hatching for this section. See where that reflective light is important? Now I can actually see the difference between my shadow and the side of the cylinder. So there's my second cylinder. Going back to my pencil. My third cylinder is going to look like it's moving, going away from us, pointing away from us. So I need an oval, almost a circle. Now this time my two straight lines are going to get narrow as they go back, because I'm going to kind of see the top of it. So it's going to narrow like this. And then I'm going to curve the back to follow this curve up here. I'm going to follow back there. And I'm going to start out with my vine charcoal here. I'll put a little bit there and smear it. And a little bit over here and smear it. And then I'm going to keep adding layers with my vine to get it darker. Remember, darkest spot doesn't go on the very end because I have reflective light. So I put the darkest spot right in here. I think I'll even grab my charcoal pencil to make that darker. Right in there. Okay, the front is going to be kind of a medium. So I'm going to take it, my vine, and just kind of color that in. My light's coming from the above left, so this front isn't going to get much light. But I don't want it real dark either. I think I'll use my eraser and line that just a little bit. That's too much. There it goes. Kind of more smearing than lightening, but I did pull a little bit off of there. It got a little bit lighter. Now And I should not have that white spot that's showing up right there, so I need to get rid of that. I'm going to take my vine and get that a little closer to there. And I also don't want an outline. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now I need to do the shadow. So the shadow I think I'll do with the charcoal pencil. The shadow is going to come off of the front here a little bit. Go across this way. Come off from back here. And go across this way. It's going to hit this angle here, so that's why it's a straight line over here. And this is going to be darker than the rest of it. If you're getting a squeaking sound from your charcoal pencil, that means you're holding your pencil too tight. Just let it flow. And it needs to come farther back. I'm going to bring that shadow farther back. Bring it all the way back there. That's better. And there's my third one. My last one I'm just going to draw on pencil. We're not going to shade. You get the idea on how to shade it. So this one's going to look like it's kind of going off to a slight angle back this way. So I see more of the left side of it, kind of. Goes off to the left a little bit. So my oval. Diagonal line goes up just a little bit over here. And this diagonal line goes down a lot more. And then I need my curve back here to follow that curve right here. So that would be the last one, and you would shade it similar to all the others. Think about which